we say LG Opalnet? I know everyone who's shopped LG products sees that Opalnet there, and perhaps we don't understand the correlation, and we're like, okay, what's LG Opalnet? Is it one thing? Is it a merger? Is it one is a supplier, another one is a distributor, something like that? But Brian, please explain to us the relationship between LG and Opalnet.
Okay, so LG is the brand, LG is the manufacturer. So of course, everybody knows almost. I assume everybody knows LG products, and it's a global brand. It's you go to any country in the world, you'll get LG.
Yeah.
So in order to be able to serve the whole world, they need partners. So one of the partners in this country is Opalnet. So Opalnet is the partner that distributes LG products. We bring the product directly from the factory. Once you get it from the factory, now we have our networks of dealers. So we sell to the dealers, and then the dealers in turn sell to the end user. Part of this distribution channel is hypermarts and supermarkets.
Okay.
Of course, we go to the supermarkets also to shop for electronics. You'll find LG in any supermarket you go there. So all these supermarkets also, they get the products from us. So if you get LG from Naivas or something, it's not fake. It's from us. Yeah, it's legit.
I can actually attest to that. Mariam and I often joke about how we have LG products that have actually lived longer than us. And we found our parents when they were young, wakikatiana bado, and it's still here with us. But of course, Barak, I'd like to know why is air quality important?
Thank you so much, Brian. Sometimes, as the general users of office spaces or residential homes, we may not be mindful of the air and the quality of it that we breathe. But I want to say that there are quite a lot of pollutants that are suspended within the air that makes what you breathe determines your health. In most cases, you realize that like the data that has been shared by the WHO, it says that over 100,000 children die in the US because of the poor air quality. If that is United States, a very well-developed economy, what about Africa, for example? So you realize that even the productivity of employees in offices or in various places where they work is also determined by the quality of air that we take in. So it is important that as the users of various office spaces, various buildings, we understand the requirements of the air quality. And this engineering has addressed so well. There is products that we provide that addresses the air quality. The WHO rates the minimum standard air quality to be PM 2.5, what is simply particulate matter 2.5. That is, the amount of particulate matter in a cubic meter of air should not exceed 5 micrograms. But in order to achieve this, you need machines or equipment that will help you to purify the air. And one of these important equipment is air handling unit, a product that LG Electronics supplies. I read an article most recently on CNN about the world most polluted cities, and India is suffering a lot. In our region, one of the countries that was highlighted was Rwanda. So it seems, or it means, that most of these countries are not putting emphasis on the quality of air that people breathe in building.
I'd actually assume that Rwanda was actually number one on
good air quality.
Good air quality. I was just like, okay, that's a shocker to us.
Now you'll be surprised that even Kenya is not in that list. Uganda is not in that list. So it means that the engineers in these countries are putting emphasis on the quality of air that people will breathe while they are occupying these spaces. But I think now, going forward, I know most of our clients, the consultants, the engineers are listening to us this morning. It is important that we also bring this to the attention of the client, because you see, most clients will always think about windows, that, okay, if I want a fresh air in the room, I'll just open the windows, open the door a little bit. But that also has an implication on the energy consumption, because like studios like this, you cannot open any window, nothing will be open. We need to think that when you are inside this studio, what's the quality of air that you'll be breathing in.
On the same breath, I don't know if you have something to say, Mr. CEO.
Yeah, sure. So Barak has talked about the health aspect of it. I'll just mention the comfort. There's a threshold Mostly the doctor says about 24 degrees Celsius. That is the comfort zone where our bodies operate best. So if the temperature is up or below that, then of course you'll be uncomfortable. So just the general comfort for you to concentrate and do your work, just relax. You need the right ambient temperature.
I need to fight the Western world because they have made us think that room temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. I'm going to fight whoever normalized that.
Actually, 100%.
Saying room temperature is 18 because that is room temperature for, I don't know, an Eskimo.
And yeah, 100%. We're going to get deeper